the following presentation of the National Football League.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor's sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. That is hot. And he'll take this one in. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again is Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's to the the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
18, watch out!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find Parker. It's complete. And the Niners are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Get set, get set!
Throwing is Purdy. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage is excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Back to throw. Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Again in the air for Purdy. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Throw left side, complete to Pearsall. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Seahawks 7.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one complete to Washington. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Puts this off to Charbonnet, complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
We're going to start.
Darnold. Slip and jiggle left side. He's got it. Whoa. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. And his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. He comes into this final weekend as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to finish the season strong. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First down and one shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year. First and 10 for Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Throwing again is Purdy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here now, second down and goal.
It's that.
Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Seahawks 14.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Now Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Give to Charbonnet. Finding room across midfield. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 26-yard line.
A gain of 39 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Toss, right side, Charbonnet. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. And he's in. Cooper up. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. York good on the extra point. And the Seahawks cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he comes into this final week of the NFL season as the leader in touchdown passes. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed run.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. A first down throw for Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of spin. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's McCaffrey.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's James. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down is looming.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Here's Purdy. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Cup in motion. Darnold now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks.
The throw on 1st down is Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down.
That was a lucky sack. He just fell over me. I totally missed him.
2nd and 20 at the 28-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And a 49er 1st down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, 49ers.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back to the air again is Purdy. That is caught. And the 49ers going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
1st down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will...
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. And I don't think he got
It's all
there.
good.
He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Whoa! And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season. Week 18, Sort It Out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West.
But I expect to see him in the Super Bowl.
And this is Omarion Hampton. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the veteran, Zay Jones. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is
About to see the Panthers in the conference
He had a heck
championship,
of a
I bet.
game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Panthers are in as the...
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Niners first down.
48-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here
Damn
that
it.
they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the one. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone.
It is brought in the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year.
You can just
What
see
the hell is that
Mike,
dance?
that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get two more. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Darnold. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Here we go, son. Hey, son.
Darnold to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one caught by Parker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Big hole to the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 4-yard line.
Niner
A
game.
gain there of 24 yards. First down, 49.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. First and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Derek Hall there to bring him down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down.
Player of the game at Gatsby.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Boom.
They face 2nd down and 7. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Anybody here going to see Spider-Man tonight?
Now here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Watch out!
To throw, Purdy. And he's
Niner
in.
gang, bang, bang.
George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
That's right, baby.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Seahawks 21.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Well, Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
We're going to set.
Throwing, Darnold. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
We're going to set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the middle, it's Cup. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. To throw is Darnold. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I can promise you, Mike, when this play call went into the headset of the quarterback, nobody on the coaching staff thought this play was going to result in a sack. This ball is expected to come out quick, wide receiver screen, and do the rest after the catch. Something was thrown off with the timing, and the quarterback had no choice but to eat it and gets taken down for a sack.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. You see what they've done on 3rd downs this season, and they came through on that last touchdown drive as well. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
You're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard. Now, for him in
that one, take it in.
Player of the game.
Touchdown, San Francisco. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. Purdy, and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point
They'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And is open middle of the field.
All right, just to give you guys a little more dignity. Holy shit! Yeah, my stuff at the end.
76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Purdy to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are.
Just gonna spam the shit out of this play class.
Move the chains.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Throwing again is Purdy. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Purdy again. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Purdy and the 49ers.
I honestly
will try to get
can't
2 more.
kick field goals. I always fuck up.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. The pressure got to him. He
Damn
was
it.
easy through it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and
That was a field goal.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's play.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here we go. One final play. Oh,
What a way to end the season. Big bucks both sides.
so a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
A wild card bye. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.